Fly on the wings of love. Fly on the line. Jesus Christ. The fucking yoke. So welcome to another Motovlog with Bikers Eoin and Jinx. I must say it's a cracking day today. I was just going into the town now to a few bits and pieces. Oh, look at all them new cars. Oh, it must be test drive day on. Oh, look at me just overtake. Oh, that's right, I meant to get fucking petrol. Oh, too late now, my son. Fly on the wings of love. Fly on the line. There's certain times when you just love the motorbike. Days when there's massive traffic in town, when you can just drive past everyone. Oh, stop, Jinx. You're too bad. Oh man, the joys of the motorbike. It's just too much fun. Couldn't do that in the car, my son. Save the trees, man. Save the trees. Watching this video on YouTube the last day, these two boys out in America, and they're two of them are driving Harley Davidson Sportsters 883s, right? Side by side in the town. Oh no, I'll just demonstrate now. They were driving like this now, side by side, right? And this officer, as they call them out there, officer of the law, he pulls them over at a junction, like, and he goes to the boys, oh, you can't be at that now, you have to drive in single file. When I was watching, I was like, it is actually a good point, like, because like driving it, I find if you're driving in single file like this, and say Owen was to slam on the brakes, now this is my honest opinion, if he slams on the brakes, I probably won't have enough reaction time to stop. Oh, we'll just sneak in here. Oh, but I was watching that video and the boys were like, oh, he's talking out of his arse now and all this, like, that's why he didn't give us a ticket. And to be honest, I think they were right. You know, like, should they were doing nothing against, they weren't breaking the law or anything, like. Oh, it's a pain in the balls trying to get out here. Oh, I know if you've done that before, but the amount of times I've went in shop, like, you might be there for about 5-10 minutes, and you might just be relaxing, you know, having a drink before you get back on the bike, taking a little break. And the amount of times I've forgotten to turn the petrol back on and driven off, and then you start losing the power in the throttle, and you're like, jeez, what's going on, like? And literally, and I'd always pick the nicest spots to break down. Out with Owen the last day, and you know, we were cruising down, you know, we weren't going excessive speeds, you know, we weren't speeding or not. And we were driving around the town and all this, and we're coming out of a junction now. We're heading up to the shop actually for a drink or something, you know, and squad van comes down and he had the window down and he asked us to pull over, like. He goes, we have reports now of loud bikes and all this. And he said someone was reporting, you know, for the bikes being too loud, and I said that's alright, like, you know, I wasn't going around acting the bollocks, like, honest to God, yeah, the bike too loud. Now I know I've the exhaust cut into a straight pipe on this, like, but he said, oh, that's sound, I'm only heading home anyway. Always love you. Guess what? Time for some off-road. Oh yeah. Could you imagine if they ever brought that into Ireland, jaywalking? Jeez, the whole fucking place would be in prison. They'd have to build prisons and everything. Tell me if I ever go out to America, jaywalking. I'm in here for murdering my wife and grand arson and all this, and what are you serving time for? I jaywalked too many times. It was my third strike. I'm a big fan of me Harleys. Someday I will have one. Might get the 883 first.
Harleys are shite.